Evening of day 4. You can see the LED lights. One into the main pond there. Got another one in the River Rock run. And then a third light in the splash zone. It's day 5, final day of the pond build. Just finishing things up. You can see the plumbing line they're gonna tie into. Line is being trenched for the electrical run from the pond and lights. So they're bringing in additional rock placed around the very edge of the pond, cover up the liner. After 5 incredible days of work from the team at Pond Gnome, I have this gorgeous new ecosystem pond. I absolutely love this pond. There's not one aspect that I would change. You can see everything is cleaned up now. And we have plants in the water. The pond was also treated for some beneficial bacteria. All the little nooks and crannies have been filled with river rock. This is the top of the biofalls. You can see I put some plants in here. Gardenia, some lilies, lantana for ground cover. So in the water we have Pena, Yerba Manza, water hyssop, iris, taro, water lily, and also some parrot feather. You can see those are tucked into the margins there. And they were planted just directly in the river rock. So you don't need any special container when you're planting out your aquatic plants. So I'm glad I could share my project with you over the last 5 days, give you a sense of what pond builds entails. Ecosystem ponds aren't totally maintenance free. You do need to add some beneficial bacteria like I talked about to clarify up the water when it gets murky. That's just squirting that solution in according to how many gallons your pond is. This pond is about 1,200 gallons. And you also weekly need to clean out the filter. There's a filter basket that pops out that needs to be cleaned. And then monthly, there's some filters in there that just need to be sprayed out. So it's a fairly easy thing to take care of. It's as easy to take care of a pond as it is a swimming pool. So not a whole lot of hassle for the beauty it provides. It'll be interesting to see the wildlife that comes in, the birds. I won't be adding fish right away. Some gambusia was added. Those are mosquito fish. Those were added today. And then in about 3 days, maybe a week, I'm gonna add in some goldfish. I'm not gonna do koi in this pond just because it is on the smaller size. I want one that just says it how it is. And Pond Gnome was great. There are some contractors that are not so great. So I would just say, if you're looking to do a pond build and you're looking at contractors, make sure the pond contractor you pick has an informative website. You know, it's not just a bunch of pretty pictures. That's kind of a red flag if they don't have any information and just have, you know, a portfolio or something. This isn't a big investment. They're gonna go into your yard, you know, lay plumbing, lay electrical, digging. You want a company that is careful, is conscientious, is honest. And a lot is said just in the amount of work they put into their website. So pricing. You know, what I really liked about this contractor is it's transparent. There are pond contractors out there that don't share pricing. And so, you know, they potentially are discriminating. Every time they go to a different client, they may charge thousands more because they might think, oh, you're a rich person. Well, I'm gonna gouge you. I'll charge you another $5,000 or something. When you're dealing with a contractor that has set prices, set, you know, packages that include everything, it just puts you at ease because you're not having to worry about whether you're getting a fair price or not. It also helps alleviate the worry that maybe they're gonna nickel and dime you. Again, what I liked about this was I bought an $11,200 package. Included everything. Included, obviously, the waterfall, all the filtration that you need, all the digging, all the haul away of the dirt, the excess dirt, the sod. They also broke through some curbing for me to get here. All of that was hauled away, included in the price. That also included the lights. I got 3 LED lights that are in the pond that you saw from the nighttime video. Some contractors will charge more for that. You know, this included the fish caves. This included everything. Included the mosquito fish, included startup chemicals. Only go with someone who's transparent and has pond packages. I would say it's a red flag if you don't see that. Also, you want someone that's going to delineate a process for you. You know, let you know what to expect as you go through it. Most pond companies, if they're good, are going to, you know, have a conversation with you. Understand what you want to achieve. Understand your circumstances. You know, they'll ask if you have pets, but you have dogs running through. What is the primary interest in it? Is it for koi fish? Is it for relaxation? You know, so they'll work with you to figure out what makes sense. They'll ask you your budget. They'll let you know if there's a deposit that needs to happen, the amount of that deposit. So I paid $500 to secure my construction date when I signed my contract. That's another thing. You should always be dealing with a contractor that when you agree to do something, they have you sign a contract. If you're dealing with someone over the phone and you don't see anything in writing, another red flag. Another thing is that website should document that, you know, you'll be responsible for remitting 50% of the entire construction project about 2 weeks prior to your project. And what that's for is so that they can basically obtain the materials that they'll need to build out your project. Then they'll collect the 50% at the end of the project. So today I paid my remaining portion for this pond. But all of this should be in writing, should be documented on their website. Pond Gnome, of course, is fantastic with that. Everything is documented. They have a 30-page brochure that goes through what to expect during the construction process, what to expect after. They took me through orientation today on how to take care of my equipment, you know, when to introduce fish, treatments of the water, FAQs, went through warranties, all that kind of stuff. I hope you found this video series helpful, not only just seeing how the build process happens, getting a rough idea of what to expect each construction day, but also some tips hopefully on if you're going to go down the path of installing a pond in your backyard. If you have questions, let me know. Thanks for watching and happy gardening.